अरे नहीं वो तो आ नहीं रहा यार कहाँ गया कैसे तुम लोग सेम स्कूल में नहीं हो ना ठीक Where did we stop last class में क्या किया था
Question 22
of
class of Q.
So class 4 का क्वेश्चन ये होगा ना क्वेश्चन 22 हो गया है वो करना है तो ये तो हमने किए ऑलरेडी थे है ना व्हाट इज अ सिंपल पेंडुलम इज द पेंडुलम यूज्ड इन अ पेंडुलम क्लॉक सिंपल पेंडुलम गिव रीजन तो सिंपल पेंडुलम क्या होता है
It is directly hanging from the
wall नहीं roof from a rigid support ठीक है पेंडुलम क्या rigid support से हैंग करता है ठीक है so this is a heavy point mass hanging from a rigid support that is called simple pendulum the next question पढ़ो
Draw a neat diagram of a simple pendulum. Show it on the effective length of pendulum and one oscillation of pendulum.
नहीं next मतलब उसका जो next part 20 सेकंड
Is the pendulum used in a pendulum clock's simple pendulum? Is the pendulum used in a pendulum clock's simple pendulum?
is the pendulum used in a
Pendulum clock simple.
नहीं it is clock pendulum clock pendulum simple तो simple pendulum होता है क्या clock pendulum का pendulum simple होता है हाँ compound होता है तो आंसर क्या होगा no it is compound pendulum लिख लो उसको it is compound pendulum yeah so this is question number 22 it is compound pendulum give reason what is the reason
Horizontal axis.
it is suspended about horizontal axis it is suspended about horizontal axis it is suspended about horizontal axis so we have already drawn it what is the effective length here effective length is from roof to this till its center that is the effective length okay you have to show it then what you have to show and one oscillation of the pendulum so you have to show one oscillation then series from here to here then from here to this is what it is okay just you know so this is question 22 and question 23 what is 24 what is 24
Name two factors on which the time period of a simple pendulum does not depend.
so what are the two factors on which it does not depend
Mass, amplitude.
yes mass and okay so write the answers You should write all this. Is the test for this chapter done? Not yet. Okay. Now what is next? How is grade 25?
How is the time period and frequency of a simple pendulum related to each other?
How is it related?
Time period is 1 upon pendulum.
Correct. 1 upon this is the answer. Next.
Draw a graph of T against under root L for a simple pendulum to show the dependence of its time period T on its length L.
So since T is directly proportional to root L, all graphs which are directly proportional will be straight line. Okay? Direct proportion graph is always straight line, so it will be straight line. This will be T, and this will be square root of. This is our it. $27.
Two simple pendulums A and B have length 1 meter and 4 meters respectively at a certain place. Which pendulum will make more oscillation than 1 minute? Explain your answer.
So how will you extend them? So T1 is directly proportional to L1. Therefore, and T2 will be directly proportional to root of L2. Okay? So now T1 upon T2 will be equal to L1 upon right? So therefore F2 upon F1 will be equal to L1 upon L2. Right? What does this tell you? Okay, you don't need to do this. Okay. So number of oscillation is frequency, right? So F2 upon F1 equal to, what is L1? 1 by 4. 1 by 2. यहाँ से क्या मिल रहा है? Therefore this symbol मिल रहा है. This gives us F1 is equal to 2 times F2. So F2 is the number of oscillations, no? So which will make more? F1 means the pendulum with shorter length. So pendulum A. So F1 means A. Therefore pendulum A will oscillate. Over how are the time period and frequencies are related? It is the same question.
$29.
This question continue.
Name the part of the vernier calipers which is used to measure the following: external diameter of a tube, internal diameter of a mouth.
One by one. So external diameter. Which jaws?
External.
External jaws. Inner
Inner tubes.
inner jaws. Depth of a small bottle. Strip. You know that, right? The strip that comes out. You can see the diagram. This one. Is stricken. Then thickness of the pencil.
Outer tubes.
Correct. Okay. So with this we have done the classwork questions. Now we have some numericals. So there are 5-6 numericals at the end. We'll do this also. Numericals. So question 1.
A stopwatch has 10 divisions graduated between 0 and 5-second marks. What is its least count?
So least count means smallest time that the clock can measure. So that will be corresponding to the smallest division, right? So actually 10 divisions of the clock corresponds to 5 seconds. So one division corresponds to 5 by 10. That is 0.5 seconds. Therefore, LC of clock is LC of stopwatch. Zero 0.5 seconds. So what is a simple pendulum? It completes 40 oscillations in a minute. So what will be its frequency? Its frequency will be number of oscillations in 1 second. So how much is that? So 60 seconds corresponds to 40 oscillations. Therefore 1 second corresponds to 40 by 60 oscillations. Therefore frequency is equal to 2 by 3 hertz. How much is 2 by 3 hertz, which is 0.67 hertz? It will be 0.6666 probably. So that is part A. What is part B? What is the time period? One upon, which is 3 by 2. Yeah, reciprocal. So how much it is? 1.5 second. So each oscillation takes 1.5 seconds. Now next, what is Miracle 3? So there is a direct relation. So T1 by T2 will be. So L1 is given T2. And by T. This is the answer. 1:3.
This is the fourth question.
Oh, sorry. This is the fourth question. What is the third question? A second pendulum is taken to a place where acceleration due to gravity falls to 1/4. How is the time period of the pendulum affected, if at all? So, like, what is time period? 2 pi root means it is inversely proportional to gravity, right? So therefore T1 upon T2 will be equal to G1 upon G2, like this. Okay. So if G2 is equal to G1 upon 4, this is given. Now, second pendulum we have taken to a place where the acceleration due to gravity is 1/4 of gravity. क्या हो जाएगा? Therefore, T1 upon T2 will be equal to G1 upon 4 into this unit. And what is T1? This is equal to 1 by 2i. Therefore, T2 will be equal to 2 times T1. But T1 is second pendulum.